The experience of totality of life is really available right now. But for that, there are only two paths. Either you drop the mind, which is yoga, or you become total into action that your mind dissolves. You become pure present energy vibrating. And this path is liked by crazy people who are mad people who don't like sitting in meditation and watching and oh, I am beyond. They just don't care. They dissolve. These are the lovers. Before I couldn't understand my friends when I was living in Himalayas. They know their friends have died climbing different peaks of Himalayas, and they come with the news, oh, this many people died. And I said, but you still keep on doing. He said, I don't know. Once we are in mountain, there's a danger, you can die. But you suddenly feel a different connection with life, which is pure present and you have no future. You're just walking. There is a expanse and silence. And in that, they experience this totality of life. This totality is possible when your mind is not dividing your energies and yourself into right of me and wrong of me, but see them as one action. And out of that one action, the real cosmic morality arises. When your energy is non-dual, not contradicted, it becomes one. That non-contradiction in energy is love. You have no contradiction. You are a pure energy. And pure energy is not a piece of rock. It's expansion. That expansion of your gathered non-dual energy is what we call love, is what we call creativity, is what we call meditation, is what we call bhakti, what we call devotion. So this whole creativity program is about how to see the sacredness of your movement. You see, we always use action for something. A spiritual life is action for the sake of action. Then you become cosmic because cosmos is not forming for sake of something. It's forming for the sake of forming. And that's what devotion is, creativity is. Alive for the sake of being alive. So your action, the shakti, is formed with three energies. It has three qualities. Have you seen Trishul Shiva is holding? People think it's weapon, but actually it represents the energy shakti and its three qualities. One is Ichha Shakti, means will, energy of will. And second is Jnana Shakti, energy of learning, awareness. And third is Kriya Shakti, the power to act. So in this process, which I will ask you to do, is that you will have to first shake your body. So on the physical level, your energy blockages start to get shattered. And you have to do it totally. So path of creativity and shakti is path of being total and dissolving. So when you're shaking, first you are in rigid state because of your mind and its control. I shouldn't do this. Oh, this is too much. What I'm feeling, why this is happening. No, you don't listen. You just shake. And in that totality, you'll start to experience what orgasmic state is. It's nothing to do with sex. Orgasmic state is when your energy is moving with full intensity, you become aware of a joy. It's about your flowing. In that flow, you become aware of yourself, not as an ego or a personality, but as a flowing river. No, this is the Ichha Shakti, the sexuality, the vitality when you're shaking, it comes up. Second step is the Kriya Shakti, means now you express, you will dance for 15-20 minutes. You're allowing, now you're not performing a dance, okay, do it alone. Otherwise, when somebody is there, you'll start to make moves which are sexy, which look not so crazy. But when you just allow your child to come out, be stupid, idiotic, whatever body wants to take form, you allow, you're releasing your wisdom from the crutches of being proper, being right, releasing your wisdom. In that release, third step, you become still, sit down and become absolutely still. Now, this is the third energy, learning. When you are silent and still, your wisdom starts to learn the body. Before it was learning you through movements, Now it's learning your body. It's learning your thoughts. You don't try to change thoughts. Each thought comes, when you look at it, you are learning it. Not learning in the sense of remembering it. You're seeing its form. You're seeing its negativity, positivity. And once it expresses, it transforms. Shakti is the wisdom of the body. Shakti is the wisdom of the emotion. And Shakti is the wisdom of the mind. That's why we call Shakti Triambake, the three-eyed one. And that's what we call Shiva, Triambakam. Triambakam means Shiva has three eyes, three wisdoms. One in the body, which is in your navel center, which will activate with your shaking. Second is your emotions, which will get activated in dancing. And third is between your two eyes, which will get activated in sitting still. So from eyes with shaking, you make yourself water with the movement, then your sexuality starts to, like water, rises and becomes cloud. That's what meditation or opening of Kundalini is about. Not forcing with yoga, controlling your sex, trying to control your eyes and thinking that it will start to rain one day, become a cloud. No, you have to first melt it. Means you have to start to flow. You have to release your anger, your emotions, energies which are stuck. Once you're flowing, you bring awareness to that and then become still. And then you will see the same water will start to touch the skies. It will reach your third eye, your crown chakra. Sky pulls you up because now nothing is keeping you down because you're flowing. That is what India we call path of devotion or creativity is part of spontaneous samadhi. You don't make efforts to get into stillness. You move so totally that stillness comes naturally as a breath. One of the very interesting things which I understood, people want to be free. People want happiness. People feel suffocated into their lives. They want something which will free them, engage them, expand them. And they ask God or Shakti or anything to free us. But there is a very subtle thing. Your suffering is your karma with the divinity. You are trapping the freedom of the divine, the Shakti, into concepts, into ideas, into your own limitations. And hence, karmically, you are trapped because you're trapping the divinity into your crutches. You name it, good, bad, right, wrong, this and that. You repress your vitality, calling something negative, calling something positive. You repress judge your anger, calling it wrong. You become a hypocrite, trying to be nice. It's all repression of your woman. And if you want freedom, free your own Shakti, your own energy from your own clutches. Basically, what I have experienced in my life with around so many people is that I look in their eyes, I realize that in them there is a child which is looking for validation from life around to express itself. You are unable to give yourself that permission. And you become mature the day you start to give yourself permission to be free and expressive.
Shri Ramachandra Kripalu Bhaj Man